we're going to meet Jolie James. Jolie's fashion design is inspired by op art and especially by the English artist Bridget Riley, who lives and works in London at the wizened age of 92 at the time of this video. Riley is a pioneer in the op art scene who knows how to make dizzying optical illusions that seem to move and vibrate in the viewer's eyes. Her art is known for high contrast, geometric shapes in either vibrant colors or black and white. Her first op art work dates back to 1960, and her popularity soared after an exhibition in 1965 at the MoMA called The Responsive Eye. If you're an art lover or New Yorker, you can still see some of Riley's work in person at the Museum of Modern Art in Midtown. If you haven't, I highly recommend it, especially if you love the mod era and crisp optical illusions. In 1967, Riley started to use more color and curved lines, which created a wave-like movement, and that is what you can see as the inspiration for this doll. Ironically, Riley bemoaned the commercialization of her work as op art prints began to pop up in clothing, so it's debatable whether she would like this doll, but if you're like me, you don't care, because you believe that clothing is a form of self-expression, creativity, and in some cases, art. Sorry, Riley. Now, back to the doll. She is one of 4 dolls in the Neutral Code collection. The other dolls are Ginger Gilroy, a red-haired Poppy Parker, and a platinum-haired Poppy Parker. For a review on her, please check out the video in the description. Dealers sold Jolie and Checkmate's Poppy, while the other 2 were more difficult to buy for W Club members via lotteries. Okay, we have the box. It's a vibrant coral color. It's beautiful, actually. And the back says that it is copyright 2022, doll designed by David Buttrey, and 12.5 inches. So again, for Barbie collectors that are starting to get into integrity, Barbie is 11.5 inches and Poppy Parker is 1 inch taller. Interesting that Integrity Toys is based in Chesapeake, Maryland, an East Coast American company. All right, now we have silver foil and these lovely boxes. Here we have the inner lining again, and here we have Jolie. Jolie has the 1.5 Poppy Parker body. Her hair is listed as raven, and her complexion is A-tone. She is one of 1,500 dolls produced. Let's look at her accessories. In the box, we have the accessory tray or drawer, which is a neat design. We have the awesome purse, the really cool shoes, the ring and op art bracelets with matching earrings, hoops, hands with white polish, and really cool mod far out psychedelic sunglasses and a necklace with a modern art design. We also have a fur, which adds texture. And then the doll herself. Oh, and we have the certificate of authenticity. This is a 1500 edition size. So we have the high-heeled legs, so that collectors have the option to put her in high-heeled shoes if they wish to later. The shoes that she comes with are made for, flatter feet, which were very popular at the time. She has been freed from her box, and now we're just getting the stand out. All this tape, man. These accessories are predictably luxe. The lining of this fur stole has the matching op art print for the jumpsuit. Let's take a look at this necklace. This is amazing. I love this glossy metal. Beautiful. Love these sunglasses. We have also a metal bangle. I love this purse. It's a box design and it actually has a spacious interior. You can barely tell the interior. It seems to be endless, like a galaxy, a universe. And it has a magnetic closure, patent leather-like finish. Pretty cute. I believe that I will switch her hands to the white nail polish versus the black that she has. She also has different nail lengths. I would have actually switched one hand to have black and one to have white to match her theme, but because they have different nail lengths, I'm going to switch them to white. Also get her bangles on at the same time. Okay. You can hear the cling of the... I love the material for these, for the jewelry, because the metal is such a high quality material choice. Looking good. Just to take the hairnet, the ubiquitous hairnet off. All right, we're actually going to, oh, she doesn't have hugely defined earring holes, but these are metal, so I think this should be fine, maybe. Oh. Yeah, they do go in fairly easily. I love the white on her. Keep in mind that earring holes aren't quite defined in this particular doll, at least that I received. So care does need to be taken in putting in the earring. I'm gonna try again. We just kind of press and ease it in. There we have it. A couple of her lashes are bent, it looks like. Oh, yeah, so it looks like some of her lashes actually are glued down to her eye, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but you could probably take care of that. Okay, all else fails, there are glasses. Her face sculpt seems new in the Poppy Parker line, but it's actually a familiar one to longtime collectors. It's also known as the Nadja, Colette, and Erin 1.0 sculpt. In all cases, they're lovely, but this version is particularly captivating. Her hand-applied lashes frame her gray eyes, which stand out in a light and deep contrast to her complexion. She arrives with a few stray lashes in her eyes, but thankfully they brushed off. Her makeup looks wonderfully versatile. I love her wrapped high ponytails, sideburns, and blunt-cut bangs that have a pleasingly straight edge. I especially love the V that her fringe forms at the top of her head. The only thing I would consider adding is a white accessory at the crown of her ponytail for contrast. I hope these shoes will fit easily because her foot has a natural width to it, which is a sign of a healthy foot, but don't know how easily that will translate to actually putting these on. Yikes. Not that easy. Shoes are a little bit of a challenge in general to put on. So I really am not able to get the shoes on easily, so I'm just going to leave them like this as if she slid her feet in. I've had some issues getting the shoes from the Poppy Parker doll in this series on as well, so I don't know if it's an issue with this particular series or if I am just not used to the process of getting these shoes on. So I'm going to leave them on this way as if someone had just slid their shoes on and just go from there. I was able to get this side on, but I had to pry it up with my finger. So there, as you can see, there's a bit of evidence of that. So be forewarned to think carefully about how you put these shoes on. I don't mind that this has happened, but that's something to keep in mind. Her jumpsuit is way better than I expected because the jumpsuit is lined for a stiff, structured form. It's the perfect juxtaposition to the wavy forms of the pattern itself. And these are basically palazzo pants. Couple comments about the material of this jumpsuit. It is a stiff lined material with structure, so it really does keep its form so the leg stays nice and straight. See, even as I turn her, the pant leg stays in place. So the structure of the fabric itself belies the pattern. So the pattern is very wavy, but the material itself is structured, which is really nice. And the closures are hooks, which is also very nice, fits her well. The cutouts on the sides add visual interest and are very on point to the styles of the mid-60s. And they are cut at just the right point to cleverly hide her torso seam. So So I actually really like this jumpsuit. I think it shows the era really well. I think the posing possibilities are endless. Her accessories are on point and plentiful. Her jewelry is incredible. White enamel painted hoop earrings, a cuff bracelet, 2 contrasting bangle bracelets in black and white, and a layered hoop necklace. All are made from metal, no plastic here. Thank you for watching, and until next time, please like, subscribe, and follow for more content like this.